What's going on, guys? Welcome to a new Scream 7 discussion episode from this channel, where today we have some potentially exciting news. If you're only just catching up with the channel, I'll explain briefly what's been going on. I'm basically stacking up everything we know about Scream 7, or everything that comes out about Scream 7, whether it be news, rumours, leaks, word on the street and all the rest, and basically putting that information into a video so we can discuss it and I can give you my thoughts, and just to keep you guys up to date with what the hell is going on with this movie. And so today we do have some new rumours from what the internet likes to refer to as a reliable leaker. Now, with leakers you tend to get the same stuff from them. It's like, are they genuine? Aren't they? And it's always a risk making a video about leaks because it has 50% possibility of being right and 50% of not being right. So today is no different, but this leaker again is allegedly reliable. So let's roll with the leak and then I'll basically give you my thoughts after it. So as we went into the weekend, we had a rumour circling that Spyglass had found a new director for Scream 7. Well, now we seem to have, can I say confirmation from this reliable leaker on that, and it's kind of confirmed through this leaker that the deal is being struck. So this comes from Cine Stealth. Let's take a read of the leak. A Scream fan asked, "Tell us some news about Scream 7, to which the reply was, "No deal yet, but a new director is in advanced talks, not Eli Roth. This person is particularly known for a cult classic that's very much the same flavour as Scream. It's a good choice." So this seems to be enough for people to run with the assumption that this is legit, and I feel like there could be some truth here, I'll be honest, but I find this rather exciting. A cult classic that's the same flavour as Scream. You see, that could be a few people. Now, I saw people theorising over who this could be online, and there's a few names being thrown into the mix. One of the earlier assumptions for this job was John Hyams, who directed the movie Sick, which I thought was fantastic personally. Not perfect, but in terms of suspense, I loved it, and I thought they really nailed the dark sort of killer/hunter thing that Scream does so well, you know, in that movie. So he was rumoured with this leak at the weekend. Hearing that this could be somebody who has created a cult classic makes me wonder if it could be him. But then there's that whole debate on whether you see Sick as a cult classic. I mean, to me, that's the only Scream-esque movie that could sort of think it's a cult classic. I don't know, it's interesting because interpretation is key here, and that's how this person has perceived whatever this movie is. I'm gonna hope it's him, but there's a lot of cult classic slasher movies, but not many with the same flavour as Scream. There was a photo I saw on Twitter of a few directors. This could be Jamie Blanks of Urban Legend fame was in there. Robert Rodriguez, who directed The Faculty, was in the photo. So it's kind of up in the air at the moment. We're kind of just guessing who we think the director's going to be, but I think the initial rumour of John Hyams is probably going to be the most accurate. But to me, with negotiations seemingly in place, we now have a potential new director. It kind of feels like, I know I said this in my last video, but I just feel like bringing on somebody who is responsible for a cult classic is like, I don't know, I feel like this is going to be a complete reset personally, meaning we're likely going to be getting a whole new bunch of characters. As much as I can pitch an idea for honouring legacy and all that, which I think they will, I just think we're going to get new characters, new story, and if that happens, if that is what Spyglass are going for, I would like to see a male take centre stage this time. I've discussed this before, you know, with various people on social media, you know, like Twitter, and I'm sure you've heard me say it on a video somewhere, but I'm very much of the category of, if they're going to bring a new take to Scream, I think having a male lead is fresh, it's new, it could take away from the constant female comparisons, because let's be honest here, anyone who takes on this lead role will get a lot of flack, and I think if a female is cast, comparisons will happen with regards to things like Sam's story was better, or she's no Sydney, etc., which could happen anyway, but I'm still wanting a male lead to change the story. I don't know the depth of how they could do this, but I think it would be different enough to feel like it wasn't just another rehash. Am I making sense here? You know, I don't want a repeat of what's been before, and I feel like it could be. But it would feel different if they bring, dare I say, a final boy to the front of the franchise. I mean, I enjoyed Rowan Campbell as Corey Cunningham personally. I did understand why some people weren't fond of the movie. I liked it, but I understand why some weren't. But I thought he did a great job in that movie. So imagine that kind of performance in a Scream movie as a lead who's targeted by Ghostface and, yeah, you know, the rest of it. I mean, I could pitch this, but I feel like I'm gonna see how you all react first before I go in depth with the idea. But that's basically it for today. I'll obviously be keeping an eye on these developments, so if you want to stay updated on absolutely everything relating to Scream 7, then consider subscribing. And please, if you made it this far guys, please give the video a like, as it really helps out this channel and it lets me know that you're enjoying the content too. I will see you guys in the next video.